pounds, the unpredictable Johnny Rodz.
There we have the introduction of the principals in the opening contest. Johnny Rodz, there on your left in the striped trunks, squaring off against his opposition, a well-conditioned athlete in every respect, Mr. Johnny Rivera. So the bell rings here, and extended hand. No tickers thus far on the part of Johnny Rodz. Not really surprising. I'm sure many of you fans have seen Johnny Rodz here in the past in Madison Square Garden. He is quite an aggressive athlete. Certainly on occasion will do a bit more than bend the rules. Now Rodz wants to shake hands. Meanwhile, some of the fans here in the garden getting a little restless, I think. They want to see wrestling action, and there's nothing of that sort going on at the moment. Should be a hard-fought match all the way here with Rodz and Rivera. Both men approximately the same weight. Rodz may have a slight advantage. Rivera, if anything, has an advantage in the agility department. They both have approximately the same amount of experience and certainly are well seasoned here. Both wrestlers are skilled in other martial arts as well. The match getting off to something less than a blazing start here. We're certainly looking forward to some of the more outstanding matches on the card tonight, with the return of wrestling's living legend, Bruno Sammartino, squaring off against Greg Valentine. An outstanding presentation. We'll have more commentary on the card later on. Right now, Rodz with a clean break here. And that's not really surprising. Johnny Rodz can mix it up. Now it's Rodz back to the ropes. And a clean break by Rivera. So perhaps we'll see a scientific wrestling match here to open up things before this capacity crowd. We haven't seen too much in the way of wrestling. Oh, a hard right hand by Rodz. Retaliation by Rivera. So we're certainly not seeing a scientific match at this given moment. Nice reversal, a yank of the hair. I'll turn things right around, though. Rodz being warned by the referee, who actually, I think, did not see that hair pull, but there's only one way a man can go down in that fashion. Nice maneuver there by Johnny Rodz, who now shows some scientific display of knowledge. Rodz applying more pressure on Johnny Rivera. Yank it here again, clearly from our vantage point. Perhaps not so clearly from the referee's vantage point. Rivera back to his feet, and the referee not in position to take a look to see if there's going to be a hair pull. Now he'll go back around. Test of strength here. It looks like Johnny Rivera is doing very well for himself. Again, a yank of the hair. But unfortunately, again, the referee on the wrong side over there, but questioning Johnny Rodz about it nevertheless. Unusual hold there applied by Rodz. Sort of a semi-sleeper hold is now. Johnny Rivera is down to the canvas. Rivera's a tough man to put down. In no danger of being pinned here, I don't believe. Again, the bridge by Rivera. Rivera could do it at the count of one, or he could stay there for about 5 or 10 minutes. That's how strong Johnny Rivera is. And if you don't think that takes strength, look at this. Rivera powering his way out of it. Up, and there goes Johnny Rodz. Rodz connecting with a right hand to the eyes. A shot to the midsection. Rivera down to the canvas. Once again, Rodz using the hair a moment ago to ram the head of Johnny Rivera into the buckle. Right hand clipping the jaw of Rivera, now to be kicked into the shoulder area. Rivera taking a lot of punishment here from Rodz. Rodz, again, displaying very few wrestling holds, at least at this juncture. He's just kicking and stomping, as you can obviously see. And Rivera had better make his move quickly, or he just won't be able to withstand this type of punishment. No one would, obviously. Rodz taking his time now. Perhaps that's a mistake. Actually, he's measuring Rivera. Johnny Rodz on the rope, down across the facial area of Johnny Rivera. And here you see Rodz stalking about the ring a bit, which unquestionably is a mistake. You can't do that with anyone, especially one with recuperative powers that Johnny Rivera possesses. Chopped to the throat by Johnny Rodz. Rodz with a foot brace, now scooping in a slam by Johnny Rodz. My. And after all this punishment, you would think that Johnny Rodz would go for the pin, but he's showboating. That could cost him the match. Oh, brutal elbow into the back of the neck. I'm afraid that's it. The referee in position, 1, 2, and Rivera with enough sense to put the left leg over the bottom rope. Rivera right back down now. And on the rope again, Johnny Rodz, who misses. Johnny Rodz going to the well, 1 time too many. And it's now Rodz paying the price. Rivera moving in, Rodz for the ride. Oh, but look at that. Johnny Rodz, down to the canvas, and this capacity crowd has come alive. Rodz with a fisticuffs now, drop kick nails Rodz. Rivera with a cover, 2, and no, oh, so close. So Johnny Rodz taking a page out of the Johnny Rivera book. A moment ago with a foot on the rope, off the rope now, Rodz. Get out now, ref. Referee a little slow, unfortunately, for Johnny Rivera, who had Rodz in somewhat of a pinning combination. Referee backing Johnny Rivera away as Rod falls face first. Rivera wasting no time for the cover, but again, Rod's a little too close to the rope. Rod's hanging onto the rope now, backing off a bit. Rod's with a roundhouse right and a couple of elbows now. Rod's turning things around for himself. Johnny Rivera slumping to the corner now as Johnny Rodz in the commanding position at the moment. Rivera, no out in front, nice reversal. Johnny Rodz almost over the top rope. Such was the momentum that Johnny Rivera threw Rodz into the corner, almost over the top rope, and Rodz backing off now. From the outset. Wait a minute, he still may have it. Count of two, and Rodz hangs onto the ropes. Saved by the ropes again. Rivera getting a kick to the midsection, another one. Rodz on the apron in the ring, and Rivera continues. Rivera brings Rodz in the hard way. Rodz in trouble now. Still staying close to the rope, close to the corners, just in case. Rivera now moving back to the midsection. Rodz on his feet, whipped to the buckle. Referee backing Rivera away now. Look at things, Johnny Rodz is spent physically. Rodz on the apron in the ring and buying a little bit of time out here is Johnny Rodz. You can bet, however, he's listening rather intently to the referee. Back in on 8. With a slow count, only to go back out again. So Rodz apparently is shaking what cobwebs he had in his head loose and is now prepared once again to lock up with Johnny Rivera. Meanwhile, of course, Rivera perhaps has lost his momentum. Rodz going through some sort of flexing routine at the moment. Similar to the karate stance on both the part of Rodz and Rivera. So the match at this moment stalemate, much like it was in the earlier stages. Oh, what a right hand by Rodz. What a right hand, a shot to the throat. The elbow right into the throat area. Unbelievable punishment that Johnny Rivera is taking. Rivera off the rope now, and Rodz nails him. Rivera, for a moment, was lying motionless. Double chop there to the throat area. Oh, my. Rodz is really working on the throat of Johnny Rivera. Rivera whipped to the ropes and a back kick there. He displayed by Rodz. Very well done to be followed by, I don't know how Rivera is staying in this match, much less breathing. Once again, Rivera whips to the ropes off. Once again, Johnny Rodz nails him. Rodz finally going for the cover, and it's over. I'm sure, too. No, it's not. Count it 2, and Johnny Rivera able to kick out. Rodz complains of a slow count. Rivera to the ropes again. Up. And he's stopped. Drop kick by Johnny Rivera. Another one. A third drop kick, and Rodz is down to the canvas. Headed off the rope, Johnny Rodz, a back body drop. Rivera following through with a knee. Rivera for the cover. The referee down slowly. A quick count of 2, and that's all. Oh, no. Rodz off. Johnny misses. Rivera finds his mark. Well, the count, 1. Not much of a pin. In a little better position now. Slam by Rivera. Rivera headed off the ropes. Oh, no! Rivera hit it for the cannonball. I'm sure that's all she wrote. Saved by the ropes is Johnny Rivera. Rodz thinks he's won the match. Johnny Rodz thinks he's won. A drop kick. Rivera can't make his way over. Now he's crawling over. Finally to make the cover. And right away the foot of Rodz is on the rope. Off the rope, Rodz. Sunset flip. 1, 2. Up 2 3/4. Down for the count, referee out of position. And Rodz raked the face of Rivera, I believe. Rodz back to his feet now. Rivera trying to make his way back to his feet. A little help from Johnny Rodz. Rodz scooping Rivera. No! He can't hold it, too! So close. 1, 2, and Rivera, look at the way he came out of that. Rivera, missing. Johnny Rivera setting up Rodz for what would have been a tremendous maneuver, a flying body press on the part of Johnny Rivera. Rodz alertly moving backwards. Off the rope, both wrestlers going down. Count of 7 as both wrestlers lock up, both pulling here, obviously. Apparently they'll try and slug it out here. Have each other by the ears, and that is very, very painful. Very painful. Rodz off. Rivera connects. Turns him over. Now that's really nipping tuck here all the way through. Both wrestlers to the feet, and both unquestionably must be exhausted at this point. 20 minutes of non-stop wrestling. The elbow misses. Rodz hailing to the... Here comes Rivera. Was it to it? Johnny Rodz feels as though he won the match. Rodz with a duke in the air. The bell has rung. Let's get the official announcement.
They have wrestled to the 20-minute time limit, and the referee's official decision, the bout is a draw.
Quite a draw, and it was quite a match there to open up things in Madison Square Garden. We shall return in just a moment.